and welcome to my channel. I'm Mandi, author of 10 young adult novels so far, and welcome to June's mid-month chit-chat. This is the video where I don't really have a plan. I just set up the camera and word vomit. Yeah, basically, I just chat about reading and writing and things that I'm doing this month. So that's what we're gonna do. I also usually drink tea out of a very specific mug, but I'm not at home anymore. I moved to the farm where my parents live over the summer. Benefits of working for 3 teachers: they all get the summer off. So do I. Yeah, I don't have that mug with me. I did bring one mug with me to the farm, but it wasn't that mug, so we're using this one, and it's fine. Updates. Last month, I was in the middle of working on Dusty, and the love story was ramping up, basically. So news on that front. Finished the first draft of Dusty, set it aside, did a quick read-through brief self-edit of book 1, and now it's, getting critiqued by my critique partner. Will soon be getting edited, all that, so I don't have to look at book 1 right now. So I started working on book 4. We are 11,000 words into Alan's book. It's going well, I think. I've been adding a lot of scenes while also cutting a lot of scenes, so what that does for how big this book will get, I don't know. Book 1 doubled in size, plus a little bit. It was 42,000, it went to 90. Book 2 went from like 63, 62, 63, something like that, 1,000 words, to 130, I want to say. I'd have to double check that, but I think it was 130. Book 3 also went from like 62, 63, something like that. They were almost the same size. To 126, so still roughly-ish the same size. And then book 4, obviously I don't know yet. I'm still in the very beginning stages of writing it, but it's the biggest book in the series currently. Only at like almost 70k, like 67, 68,000 words, but still the biggest book. It doesn't sound that much bigger when I say that. Like, books 2 and 3 were in the low 60s, and book 4 was in the higher 60s, so it doesn't sound like a big difference, but if you hold all the books together... Oh, look! We're right here. Oh, well, she has the other version of... Hold on, let me show you. I'm back! My mom has the first editions of the books, so back when I didn't know what I was doing, and they're double-spaced and things that they should not be, which is why Dusty is massive. Dusty not being awkwardly double-spaced is not massive, so this is the size of the books, and this one is the biggest in the series. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is I'm nervous about doubling the Tragedy of the Traitor in size, because I feel like that will be excessively massive. I mean, it wouldn't be, because it would only, like, doubling in size would only be like 140k, which is not that much bigger than the 130k books, but it feels like it. So, yeah, we'll just see. We'll see what happens. I'm only 11,000 words in. We haven't even hit the catalyst that, like, propels Alan through his entire story. So we're just trucking along. I do love the outline that I did for Alan's story, because it's technically 6 outlines, and I'm just so excited about it. But all of that more detailed information about what I'm writing, how I'm doing it, all the things, you can watch in my Robin Hood Rewrites vlogs. I'm on vlog 24 this week, so every single week you get to see exactly what I'm doing and what I'm struggling with and how things are going. So if you want more details on how writing is actually going, that playlist would be the place to go. So that's the writing world. We are writing Alan's book, which will probably take all of June and all of July, based on how all the like first 3 books went. Hopefully we'll be done before I go home in August. Fingers crossed. If I get book 4 done, then the only thing I have to do as I'm publishing books starting in August will be write book 5, which is the most polished of all of them because it was rewritten most recently. Like, I wrote it, and then 5 years later I rewrote it, and then I published it. So, yeah, I expect it to be the easiest one, is what I'm saying. Anyway, so I have to write that one still. And then obviously I have to go back and do the edits on books 2 through 5. That will be interesting. But I find that to be easier than like plowing through a brand new draft. So, fingers crossed, all of that will run smoothly as I'm publishing a book every month. It's gonna be hectic and crazy. It's been hectic and crazy since January. I gave myself a ridiculously lofty goal of rewriting all 8 of my Amanda Grace books so that I could transfer them to Mandi Grace. But, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of pleased with how it's been going so far. So, there's that. I might still have to move the dystopian trilogy, these 3 beauties, to next year. I might not be able to rewrite all 8 books. It might just be the Robin Hood 5 this year, because once I start publishing in August, I'll still be writing book 5. I'll be editing all of the books and trying to publish all of the books in quick succession, and there will probably be a lot going on, and I won't have time or energy or whatever to do the dystopian trilogy. So, I've been saying this all year long, but it will probably maybe happen next year. But I'm still saying 8 books until there's no hope left, because I would love to get all 8 done this year. I do have the new cover for book 1, which I'm very excited about. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, you have no idea what's coming. Yeah, so that's exciting. I should get a proof copy in the mail at some point, but you won't get to see me opening it until after I reveal the cover to the public. I have to reveal it to my newsletter first, and then to the public, and you'll get the, I don't know, me opening it. Sometimes I cry when I open proofs, sometimes I'm just like, wow, this is cute, so who knows what that will be like. But, yeah, you can look forward to that. I think that's everything in the writing world specifically. I've also been going through Bethany Atazada's publishing, self-publishing, Secrets of Self-Publishing? I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, her course, which is basically Publish and Thrive, but like streamlined and less information. I mean, maybe it's not less information, maybe it's just condensed and streamlined, but like, I don't know. I'm not feeling like I'm learning from it. I feel like I'm refreshing my Publish and Thrive experience. Not that it's bad. I think if it was my first experience, I'd be taking more notes and like learning things, but because I did Publish and Thrive first, it honestly feels lackluster. Like, it has all of the information, but it's not the same. Publish and Thrive was like all of the details, immerse you in everything to do with publishing. Like, the smallest lesson videos were like 15-20 minutes, you know, and the biggest ones were 45. And with Bethany's course, I think the biggest lesson I've done was like 11 minutes long, and most of them were like 5 minutes. So it just feels like so much less information and less, just less. It feels like less. And I'm sad. I'm sad about that for 2 reasons. One, it's Jessica Brody, so like, save the cat, my hero. And then 2, it's Bethany Atazada, who is the indie author that I admire and respect the most and want to be when I grow up. So I wanted it to be amazing. And it's good. But if I was telling a indie author about a class to learn all the things they need to learn, I would point them to Publish and Thrive and not to Bethany's class. I mean, Bethany's class is cheaper, potentially, but yeah, I mean, if you're not on a budget, I definitely say do publish and thrive, but that's, you know, just in my opinion. But I feel like because I am obsessed with Save the Cat, Jessica Brody, and obsessed with Bethany Atazada, the fact that I would not recommend their course says a lot. And I feel bad about it. It's not that it's bad, you guys. I mean, the information is there, and it's presented well, and everything, but I just feel like I'm not learning from it, and also there's just less. And I don't understand how, because it seems like the information is the same, like it's there, but and it's not that Sarah Cannon was long-winded either, so it's not like Bethany says the same thing in fewer words. It's more like Sarah just gives you more to process, more to think about, more to consider, and I preferred it, to be honest. Like, viewing every single possible angle with Sarah was, I don't know, very good for my anxiety, whereas Bethany's like, here's what you can do, vaguely, figure out the rest. I don't know. I'm gonna stop ranting about it. That's just how I'm feeling. So, that's my writing and, you know, learning things. Reading is not going so well. So last month was great. I read several books. It was delightful. It was wonderful. It was the first time this year that had happened because I hadn't been reading all year, and it was so good. And now I'm at the farm with so much potential free time. I'm not reading. Not at all. I have chosen the book that I'm doing for my June writing craft experience, because I read one book on writing craft and or professional development every single month, and I've picked the book for June. Haven't cracked it. It's fine. And I'm still reading Seeking All of Finding Jesus, partially, you know, for my own spiritual betterment, but also because I was doing it specifically for research for Dusty's story. And I don't pick it up very often. I'm not reading very quickly. It's amazing. I love it so far. It's very compelling, but like I haven't read a lot. And that's basically it. And the reason that I haven't been reading a lot is the same reason I've been saying all year, but like it's worse now. So like all year I've been saying I'm writing so much that I don't have time to read. Which has been true, but now it's even worse because I get on every single prickle available. For those of you who don't know, that's what my writing group calls our, like, Zoom write together situations. Prickles. Because we have a hedgehog theme, and which is just cute, and here we are. But anyway, I get on every single one, basically every single day, and I spend all day writing. Or doing writing-related things. And in the hour breaks in between, I, like, eat breakfast, and then I come back for the next prickle, and then, you know, such like, make my next pot of tea, or whatever. Like, there's not been enough time to, like, do things in the hours in the middle. So that's been a problem. And then also, because I've been doing this, like, every prickle, starting at 6 a.m., going for it situation, my body doesn't have the stamina for this. Does not have the stamina for this. So what happens is, Monday through like maybe Wednesday or Thursday, I get up at 6 o'clock and I work all day, getting so much progress done on my stories. And then like Thursday, Friday, I'm dead and I basically sleep all day long, and I miss all of the prickles and anything else productive because my body is just like, you worked too hard, and I crash. Yeah, so I briefly considered, after this happened the first couple of weeks here at the farm, I considered, you know, easing into it and picking some prickles and maybe not doing the 6 a.m. one and like things. But I really, really enjoy the days that I'm able to do it. When I get up at 6 o'clock and then I'm just super productive until I go to sleep at night. I love those days. They are a lot of fun and I really enjoy them, so I keep doing them. At some point, either my body will adjust to it or I'll just keep crashing on Thursday and sleep for a weekend. It's fine. It's fine. But the point is, I'm not reading. But I will be. I plan to start because I have a bunch of reading vlogs. I brought all 70 books of my TBR to the farm. Haven't read any of them, but I intend to, and I have a list of reading vlogs that I want to get done here at the farm. I won't read all 70 books, but I'm shooting for like 20 of them. But that means I have to like actually start reading, which I haven't been doing. It's a problem, but I will start today, let's say. So there you go. Reading is not happening, but I have great intentions, and writing is going really, really well. I actually have another prickle in 14 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up and go do that. I was gonna say I'd have to make tea, but I didn't drink this tea this entire time, so I have tea for the prickle. I just have to go write. Wish me luck. Also, the thing that I never remember to say, and or when I do say it I feel awkward and weird, so I cut it out or whatever, but like, if my writing journey or my reading journey interests you, feel free to subscribe to my channel, stick around, we have a blast. Oh, something I didn't mention, wow, okay, we're not done yet, I'm kidding. Sorry, like, I don't know, like, how dare you turn off on me? I've been talking for 18 minutes. That's how long my camera goes before it's like, blah, I'm done. Anyway, the normal, like, subscribe to my channel situation, that looks crooked. Anyway, you're fine. Continuity doesn't matter. What I was saying with the, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel jogged my memory about my YouTube channel, which is why I have something to say now. I don't know what's happening, you guys. Like, I literally do not know what's happening. I'm not doing anything different. At all. In fact, I'm doing less because I used to post on Instagram and Facebook about my new YouTube videos, and now I rarely do. So I'm doing less marketing for my YouTube channel. But anyway, the YouTube channel is exploding, and I don't know why or what's happening. So, typically speaking, my videos get like 10 to 15 views. 15, so it's a big video, man. That's like, things are popping. People like that one. Starting in June, actually starting like May 31st-ish. Who knows what happened, but all of my videos are over 100 views. Some of them are over 200 views. And also I get really random people commenting on my YouTube channel being like, hey, I don't know why the algorithm, you know, sent you to me, but here we are. Like, why? What is happening? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. I mean, it's kind of fun, and I appreciate it, and I hope we're interesting enough over here that, you know, all you new folks stick around. But, it's weird. I'm not gonna lie. Because I didn't do anything different, and also the videos that were at the beginning of this, like, now there's a whole bunch of views on my videos. Like, it was my June bullet journal setup, which was not super interesting, and also looks exactly the same as my last, like, 5 bullet journal setup videos. They're all the same. So why this one would be, you know, kicking off this excitement on my channel, I don't know. I don't understand any of it. I don't know what's happening. But there you go. I think that's all I have to talk about. I now have 10 minutes to get ready for my prickle. So we're actually going to stop talking now because I think that's all I needed to talk about. The original Robin Hoods, oh, and also the Dystopian Trilogy, but the original books will be available until August, and then they're going kaput. So if you want the original versions, now's the time to do it. And if not, just, you know, be excited for August when the new ones start coming out.